get great wines at great value, Jason?
Very curious. I want to know. I hope you can.
Times are tough. Inflation,
Yep.
still high. Interest rates are still high. It's not going down as fast as what we wanted as well. What are we meant to do?
Just cry and drink wine, I think.
Yeah, exactly. But I can't afford the expensive wine. What do I do?
Today, we're going to find out if you can get great wines at great value. I'm Jason.
And I'm Trento here on an unapologetically unprofessional, unfiltered wine journey. And we're saying here, Jase.
Our saying is drink more, try more, learn more. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Trent, it's been a long week. What's been on your mind?
You know me, I like to play my games.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't know that, but yeah.
and I'm thinking about wine games. You know, back in the day, we did drinking games. You know, we've kind of grown from drinking games, doing shots, and now into wine games, right? Because we evolved into this kind of mature, slightly older,
playing games. We've
more
evolved.
Sophisticated type of people.
Yep.
Later on, we're playing a bit more of a game to understand, can we get great wines at great value? But before we get to that one, let's think about, are there other games around that relates to wine to make it a bit more fun?
Yep.
You know, one of the games that I've come across, and potentially you've come across as well, is called the Options game. It's a popular one, especially around the Hunter Valley, because it relates to Len Evans.
Right.
And the Len Evans tutorial. And they do a game called the Len Evans Options game. In terms of how we play, they have a bottle of wine, blind.
Yeah.
Of course. And they ask a group of people multiple choice questions. So what they do is like, is this wine from Old World or New World? If you get it right, you stay in the game.
Yeah.
If you get it wrong, you fall out of the game, you're eliminated.
Yeah.
They go to the next question. They might ask the question of, is it grape varietal, Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, or Riesling? And people might go, okay, it's Riesling, it's Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc. People that get it wrong go out the game. And it keeps on going like that until the last person stands. And that is the winner.
Yeah.
So that's one version of it. The other version is that you get points.
I thought you were going to say it's a stripping game kind of one. Okay. Yep. Keep going. Yep.
No, that's the other game.
Yeah. All right.
The other way you can do it around points as well. So you don't get eliminated, but you get points for getting it right, and you get 0 points for getting it wrong. So I think that's quite a fun game. And besides the fun, it's actually quite good as well. Yeah. Because when you think about it, what you're doing is deduction, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to deduce, you know,
educational piece about it.
Yeah, what varietal is it? Yeah. Is it Old World style versus New World style? Is it vintage is more of an old wine based on color versus a new wine as well? So the vibrancy of the color. From which area as well? You might know certain like Barossa Shiraz versus a Shiraz from Rhone. So I think it's a good game both in terms of fun, but also in terms of education, deduction, and kind of training your palate and your nose as well. I was also looking at other wine games as well. I like this one as well, which we could play either on the show or in our free time later, which is called Two Truths and a Lie. So basically you have a wine, then you tell two truths and a lie, and you have to kind of pick which is the lie. So,
right.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was like Truth or Dare, but okay, I'm with it. Yep.
I don't know what games you like to play.
Truth or Dare, they're simple. I like the simple stuff.
Or Spin the Bottle, was it?
Yeah, that's my favorite.
So again, like I can go mystery bottle, this is from Old World, it's from Italy, and it's a Chardonnay.
Yep.
You know, then you have to try and pick which is the lie as well. So you have to try and pick that. And then obviously if you get it right, then you go to the next round. If not, you're eliminated. So that's good fun as well. Then you start to kind of create a bit of a storytelling theme to how you play the games.
Yeah.
Do you like those?
I do. I've played probably Options once from what I remember. You said we played a couple of times when we were speaking to Andre.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that it kind of helps educate you as well, because you get something wrong or right, then you're like, oh, okay, that's what it's like. So yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So curious for you guys, take the pretentiousness out of the wine drinking, and what games are you guys playing, and what games can you suggest to us in terms of making it all a bit more fun?
Yeah. And it's a lot more intellectual than just waterfall. That's
or Spin the Bottle. What have you been thinking about, Jase?
I've been thinking about our recent opportunity to go to the Exhilarating Wines from Western Australia tasting event. And that was held in Sydney, and it was the first event of its type where we could get so many WA wines to try without having to make the trek over. And there was about 34 wineries, 6 regions, 350 wines that we could try. and it was a highlight for multiple reasons. But there was one specific question they asked during the masterclass that I wanted to discuss. But before we get to that, I kind of wanted to ask you what was your highlight of the event? What was your favorite winery? What was your favorite wine?
Oh, it's like asking which is my favorite child.
That's right. And I could go first to kind of share my thoughts. Has to be meeting Erin Larkin.
Yeah.
Like we've talked about for a couple of episodes. Definitely a influence and inspiration for my wine journey, and even me visiting WA and this whole podcast. In terms of winery, Single File stood out for me. A lot of great wines from that tasting event, but the winery Single File, Great Southern, we had their 2017 Vivian Chardonnay in one of the white wine masterclasses, and their rosé really enjoyed. In terms of top wine, if I think about the birth year wine that Ben Tolstashev shared with us, there's the 1982 Cab Mentel Cab Sav. Absolutely a memory because of birth wine as well, but it was delicious wine. What was your highlight winery, top winery,
Birth
and
wine.
type wine?
I didn't realize you were that old.
Yeah, I am. Well, I'm younger than you, actually.
So go through the questions again.
So question is, what was the highlight of the event? The best winery that really impressed you? And then your memorable wine from the event.
Overall, the whole event was a highlight. Like, I'd never get a chance to kind of taste all the West Australian wines in one spot. And it's actually overwhelming. Like, there's so many wineries there, and just kind of get around and kind of give it the time as well.
Yeah.
For every winery, it kind of felt like I had to kind of pick and choose which one I had to go through. So I think the whole event was smashing. It was great. I loved it. Winery itself, Bacardi. The wine itself, the Bacardi Pinots.
Yeah, absolutely.
I forgot the exact year, but I remember having it in the masterclass. I really like this Bacardi Pinot. And again, went to the stand and had a bit more of Bacardi Pinot and go, Great Southern, Pinots is a thing. You know, like
didn't know that.
And I thought it was always just Cabernet and Chardonnay, but that's the one that surprised me, kind of blew me away.
Awesome. And I think walking away from that, highlight was like, watch out, Great Southern. There's a lot coming out there, Riesling, Pinot, for example. But there was one question that Erin Larkin posed in one of the masterclasses, which is what I wanted to share and discuss today, which was, why is it for white wines, consumers aren't trying to get the aged wines? We're kind of drinking it quickly, but not wanting to age it and taste those white wines. What can we do to encourage consumers to try aged white wines was effectively the question. And it did make me think, because I did not know you'd aged white wines prior to this journey. And it was actually you sharing some of your older white wines. I think it was like a JJ Prum 2009. I think we had a couple of the Tyrrells 2006 that we had, where I was like, oh, wow. There's a whole nother level with white wines.
It's a whole new world
that are being aged. Yeah, absolutely. And it made me go, if I never had a chance to taste that, I wouldn't know how great it is. And I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't want to go seek them out. You know what I mean? So we know with aged white wines, right, there's a lot of things that change. The color changes. It kind of gets this more honey, browny kind of color. The aroma changes. So it's less fruity. It's more toasty kind of flavors, honey, funky. The acid kind of softens. And then the flavor itself, when you're tasting, it's kind of nutty honey flavors and all of those great things. But I was curious, what's your thoughts around how can we make more consumers seek out and taste aged white wine? What do you think needs to change?
I think not many consumers have tasted an aged white wine. Therefore, they don't know the end outcome that you can get through aging white wine. It's almost like, that transformation. It's like the caterpillar to the butterfly. No one's seen the butterfly and everyone's just been having the caterpillar. and not realizing there's the beauty at the end.
I don't know if we're just stopping at the caterpillar and going, that's all there is. I'm pretty sure there was a book in kindergarten that I read about it. But yeah, I kind of get you. The beauty can come out a bit later, is what you're saying.
I think it also is around patience as well. Like, I don't think many people have the patience to kind of wait X amount of years for the white one to come through. Yeah. And I think also there's a the thought around how with a white wine, you tend to think of it as a fresher, a zippier type of wine compared to a red wine. Like I think about white wine being on the beach, whereas red wine is being more for winters.
Yep.
I think that's also the kind of association people have as well. So they don't think about a white wine with depth and body and viscosity as well, and those nutty creamed honey notes to it.
Yep.
So I guess, if you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah, I think that's largely the issue. I don't think consumers out there have had an opportunity to try it. And so to me, it was kind of like, first thing is get people to try it. So wineries, retailers, distributors, share a few of your older aged white wines and put them as a comparison to consumers. So you could go to your local bottle shop and go, oh, okay, I get the fruity flavors coming out of the younger white wines. I get the nutty flavors coming out of the aged ones. Which one do I like? And then at least you've been exposed to both. I also think there's a bit of an education piece. So people like us, we've got a podcast, we can share a bit of knowledge around what the differences are. But also all of the other educators out there, they can kind of, I think the key message is to highlight, you don't just age red wines, you age white wines as well. There's benefits to both.
I think the key message is have the butterfly and not just the caterpillar.
Yeah. That's a good message to have, and I think if consumers get that link, the butterfly is the aged white wine, then
exactly.
Absolutely. And then one more thing, I just think restaurants. I haven't been to many restaurants that are kind of have that, or would I select it on the wine list? Maybe promote it a bit more, and that can get it out there.
I think the other thing as well is that you don't have to buy expensive white wine to age.
Yeah.
I know we went to Tyrrell's, right?
Yeah.
And we asked, what's a good one? And there's similar ones there.
Yeah.
We've bought one for, I don't know, maybe $30 a bottle.
Yeah.
I've stuck it on the side and trying to forget about it. And I know after 10 years' time, it's going to evolve and change. And
into the butterfly? Is that what
into a butterfly.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly. And then we'll see
agree.
the beauty of it. And so it doesn't have to be a expensive caterpillar. It could just be an ordinary caterpillar that evolves into a butterfly.
That's right. And it does remind me, my first foray into Shardy from Margaret River was actually a Hayshed Hill $30 Shardy from the local bottle shop, and it was a 2014. So it already had some age on it. And you can find some out there for quite cheap. So we're curious. Put it in the comments below. What do you think the industry needs to do to encourage consumers to try more aged white wine? And that's the thought of the week. Yep.
Fantastic. Which ties into our episode today, which is, can you get great wines at great value, Jason?
Very curious. I want to know. I hope you can.
As you know, times are tough still. Inflation still high. Interest rates are still high. It's not going down as fast as what we wanted as well. We still have AI taking our jobs. Housing still incredibly expensive as well, especially in the Sydney market. What are we meant to do?
Just cry and drink wine, I think.
Yeah, exactly. But I can't afford the expensive wine. What do I do? The selection of wines today is courtesy of Laithwaites, and one of the mottos, or one of the taglines around having great wines with great values. I thought it'd be a fun game today in line with my thought of the week around wine games. And my game is The Price is Right.
Ooh, what's the theme song to that? Larry Emder coming out.
I just remember, come on down.
Yes, that's what it is. And that brunette. But anyway, kick on.
Yeah, anyway, you are coming on down at the moment, and we are going to be trying some.
All right. Yes. I'm excited. Let's give this a go. What are we doing here?
Okay. So the game we're going to play today is that we've got 4 wines here, and the game is Price is Right. And remember, with Price is Right, you have to guess what is the right price for the right wine. I've got 5 price brackets for you, okay? $0 to $20, price bracket 1, $21 to $40, $41 to $60, $61 to $80, and $80 plus. 5 price brackets.
Yeah.
And the name of the game is trying to guess which price bracket each of the wines are in.
Ooh.
Okay. And then I'm going to give you some bonus points, okay? So I said that if you get it right, I'll give you $50.
Yeah.
Okay. If you get it wrong, you give me $50.
What?
Okay.
All right.
You get bonus points of $10 if you get the varietal right, the wine region right, or the vintage right.
Jeepers. All right.
Okay. If you get everything right, I'll give you a Grange.
Yes.
If you get everything wrong, you give me Grange.
No. Okay.
Sounds like a good game?
Sounds like a good game. I probably forgot all the numbers, but that's all right. Let's play.
Okay, first one. Let's
Okay.
try from A.
Okay. All right.
All right. Let's try this.
From the nose, I was thinking it was a Sauv Blanc. But it doesn't taste like one. It doesn't feel like one.
Are you locking your answers? What do you think? I should play some music. Do,
Yeah.
do, do, do. Ooh, ah, ooh. Ooh, ah, ooh. Ooh,
Whoa, jeepers.
ooh.
This is hard. Wait, all in Australia, right?
I don't know.
We don't. Okay, could be international. All right. So first bracket, we're talking about
Price.
first price. So it's 0 to 20 or 20 to 40.
40 or 40 to 60 or 60 to 80 or 80 plus.
I'm locking in 20 to 40.
Okay, yeah. Okay. What
Okay.
vintage?
Um,
Or what varietal first?
It smells like a cab. It smells like a Sauv Blanc. So lock that in, but it doesn't taste like one.
Savvy B? Yes?
Just lock it in.
Savvy B,
It's
okay.
a
Region?
bit more viscous than that.
Where does Savvy B grow then? Where's Savvy B grown? Is it New Zealand?
I
then?
don't have
Is it
much
New
Savvy
Zealand?
B. No, it doesn't taste like New Zealand Savvy B.
Oh.
Savvy B's grown in Adelaide Hills,
Adelaide Hills. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. And what vintage do you reckon?
and I think it's young, so I feel like it's a 2024.
I could tell you.
Yeah.
Jason,
Yeah.
you haven't got them all wrong.
Whoa, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that.
I can tell you. It is a 2024.
Is that it? Is that all reason?
Pinot Grigio.
Pinot Grigio. Okay, I would never have got that. Yep.
The wine region southeastern Australia.
Southeastern, so Victoria.
So I guess it's from areas around South Australia.
Southeastern. Okay.
I think it is. And also the price of the bottle is $18.
So I put it at 20 to 40. So
Yeah,
it's
so
under
it's
that
right.
range.
So you got
That's
one.
the key part, yeah.
So you got one out of 4. So it was a Pinot Grigio from Southeast Australia. This is a Caravan Pinot Grigio from John Quarisa, who's also created a Caravan label. So the Pinot Grigio debuted in 2020, also has and this 2024 as another vintage. Fragrant, lively pear, rose petal aromas, round and soft with creamy white floral notes on the palate, also clean, complex and crisp, served with seafood and light pastas. So quite refreshing. When I say Pinot Grigio, it does feel like Pinot Grigio though, right?
It does feel, when you say it, yeah.
Light, fresh, zippy.
Yep.
Summer's day type of wine, easygoing.
Yep.
All this thing. Anyway, on to wine number 2. Looks a bit darker, doesn't it?
It looks a bit darker. I hate these games. I kind of feel like let's just play let's play easy. All right, so talk about dollars. I do think again that's in the 20 to 40 range. It's got a bit of body to it, but it doesn't taste like a shardy. It's got that minerality, but also that lemon aspect to it.
I know what you mean. It's quite lean, a bit of zippy minerality to it.
But
I shouldn't give you any more clues. It is a white wine made from white grape. And it is from Australia. How about that?
Bloody hell. I don't think that's a shardy. I don't think it's a Riesling because I can't get that petrol kind of smell to it. Things that have a bit of body, I'm thinking Albarino.
Okay. Yeah, go.
I'm not thinking Fiano. Albarino.
Albarino, okay.
Yeah.
Lock it in. Wine region?
Wine region has to be somewhere in Victoria. Albarino. Where's the Albarino that we had? Beechworth. We had a Beechworth Albarino. So just throwing out there, I think Albarino, haven't had much of it. I think, I feel like it's somewhere warmer. Does Hunter even do Albarino? I don't know, but I'm going to say Hunter.
Hunter, yeah.
And again, I do think it's slightly young, so like 2020, 2023.
Okay. I would also say this time, you haven't got them all wrong.
Yes! That's all I want.
But you did.
Yep.
Get the price right. So
20 to 40 is good
so
value.
this is $28.
Yep.
Okay. And you'll be kicking yourself because this
What?
is a Corryton Burge Adelaide Hills Chardonnay 2023 from the Adelaide Hills.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
So you picked it before. You said Adelaide Hills, but that was for the first wine.
yeah.
It was a Chardonnay.
Can I mix and match?
No, you can't mix it.
When you say Chardonnay now, I'm like, oh, I can get that butteriness to it.
So you might have heard of Grant Burge wine. So this is the father that did kind of Grant Burge wines, and then he sold that off. And now him and his children, the child's got a great name, Trent, and
awesome name,
Amelia, are now running Corryton Burge wine. So he's created this one, Chardonnay in the Adelaide Hills. Very reputable kind of winemaker, making some cracking wines at great value.
Yep. No, and when you said Chardonnay and then I smelt it again, I was like, oh, hold on. Now I can taste that kind of oaky butteriness to it. Yeah. And I can smell it. So, my nose must be off.
Okay. Wine number 3.
Oh, more pain. All right, here we go.
3. Let's see. I'll give you a clue on this one. It's a red.
It's quite dark and it's red.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does the ooh mean?
I know. What do you think about dark wines? There is a certain grape variety they always say it's also a bit inky as well. It's so dark. So what are you getting in this one? Talk me through what you're picking up.
I mean, it is a darker red. It is quite dark fruits. Inky is the right term, and I feel like thank God you're giving me a clue here. But there's a couple of wines that I'm thinking is inky. Straight away when you were doing the intro, I did think this was Shiraz, but it's so inky, which makes me think it's something else. But okay, so again, I think it's a young wine. I think it's like 2022 or 2023. I think it's a Shiraz. I think it's somewhere from South Australia, but it does feel a bit almost Barossa. Yeah.
Give me the price.
I'm just thinking about the finish. Higher 30s to 40s. So again, 20 to 40 range.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that should answer all of the questions.
Varietal.
20 to 40.
Varietal.
Shiraz, Barossa, South Australia.
And vintage.
2023. Young.
I can tell you have not got them all wrong.
I hate when you say that because that gives me like some interest.
You did get the price right.
I keep getting the price right. All right.
So this is 2022.
Yeah.
I should show it. We'll show them all at the end. But this is a Q Malbec.
It's a Malbec.
So Malbec, always talked about as an inky wine. Look at all those gold medals as well. So it's Q Malbec. The Q stands for Quarisa, by John Quarisa, who's a larger than life character, but also is probably representing the type of wines he's creating as well. Very much larger than life. Halliday has called him a magician and a sorcerer in terms of the wines, and because of that, his popularity creating exceptional value for the money for the wines that he's creating as well. So this is a standout 13 golds, 4 of them double golds in just the 5 vintages as well. So
how much is it, sir?
$22.
That's cracking.
Can you imagine this with
value.
a good steak?
Yeah.
Good
And
ribeye?
I keep, like, the inkiness really stands out, and I'm like, does squid ink pasta work with that? I feel like it might. But anyway.
You need a tomahawk. That'll go well, that one, tomahawk. Okay. So I think you're up now. You're $50 up. So this is the final one. Number 4. What are you picking up? On the color?
It's still quite a dark red fruit.
Yeah.
But the flavor is a bit medium.
Yeah.
The body is a bit medium.
I'll give you a clue. It's not Pinot Noir.
I really need you to give me better clues. You remember at the start you said the options game? I like the options game because it's more about deduction. Right now I'm free willy.
Free Willy. Okay, give me a clue. Yeah. It's either Giraffe, Cab Franc, another Malbec, Cab Sav, or Shiraz.
You basically spat out all of the red wines.
There's more. It's not Merlot, I tell you that. It's not Grenache.
It's got a bit of tannin. It's got a bit of grip to it, yeah. I feel like it's a Durif, and the only Durifs that stand out in Australia are from like Rutherglen area.
Yeah.
And again, I do think it's in that I think it's in that 0 to 20, not 20 to 40. And the age is still young. So again, about 2024. Let's go. I got this. I got all of this right.
Okay. The Black Pig, McLaren Vale Shiraz.
Bloody hell, man. How do I get Shiraz?
2023. So you got none of that one right. Okay. You're back to $0. Okay. And you got no bonus points. So this is a 2023 The Black Pig McLaren Vale Shiraz. And the reason why it's called the Black Pig is that it's from an acclaimed McLaren Vale winemaker who used to have a black pig called Tanuki, right?
Oh, Tanuki.
And since then, there's other generations of Tanuki. It's kind of grown through. Now there's black pigs all around McLaren Vale. So this Black Pig has won at least one gold and also a trophy as well. So again, another one. This is $25.
Wow. All bargains. They're all really like drinkable, yummy. It's not like a basic wine. Lots of different nuances to each of them.
Well, there's like this earthy dustiness to the Shiraz.
Well,
it feels like earth and clay.
Like it's got that tannin profile that you'd think of a Shiraz. I forgot with the Durif. Does Durif? What's the profile of a Durif? Do you remember?
High alcohol is what I know.
Oh God. After tasting all these four, I think I've had a lot of alcohol already. Yeah.
All of these wines, right? We're kind of like between the numbers of 0 and also $30 for the wines. These are all kind of a bit different. Hand-selected wines from the Laithwaites crew that allows you to kind of open your eyes as well. So I know, again, times are tough. You're not buying the $80 wines all the time, but this is like still kind of cracker wines.
Yep.
At $0 to $30, great value.
I think they're all great value, and I think they're very drinkable. In regards to that, if you take away the fun context around trying to work out what they are, tasting them on your own, which is your favorite?
I thought the Shiraz was quite interesting, the Black Pig. Like it's not a full-on big Shiraz. I like that kind of dusty grittiness to it.
Yeah.
That adds a bit more interest for me. Actually, they're all fine. Like the Chardonnay.
I like the Chardonnay.
The Chardonnay also really has that kind of freshness and zing to it as well. So,
So you can't get these at your regular bottle shop?
I don't believe so.
So they're exclusive.
Yeah, I think Laithwaites definitely have exclusive wines. They mix it up between wines that maybe you can get from other places, but also exclusive wines as well. I think that's also the beauty of it as well. They kind of go around, work with the producers to kind of put together a package of wines that you might not come across. Yep. So I think I would say like a majority of the wines you couldn't get from a Dan Murphy's.
Yep.
So
I haven't seen many of these. Like I'm familiar with the Chardonnay producer Corryton Burge, but I haven't tried any of these. And it's kind of like wow in terms of dollar value. You're getting good value. You can't complain about any of these wines. But also it's introducing you to other producers and other regions that maybe not typically exposed at your local bottle shop.
And the reason why you get the value is that they try and cut out the middleman.
Yeah.
These ones are working directly with the producers.
Yeah.
To kind of give you the wines they want. So they'll work with producers to create certain wines for Laithwaites that you couldn't purchase from elsewhere. Like they provide their own different label and they provide their own style that they kind of want to try and get from the producers as well. So it's a great way to kind of explore the wine world outside of the specific, big retail chains.
I think it comes back to that question. What do you think? Can you get great wines for great value?
You don't have to pay Burgundy prices, right? You still can get some exceptional value from a low price point.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. You can't complain about any of these wines. They're quite delicious wines. Check it out. I think Laithwaites are doing a great job.
That's it from us at the Wind Up.
As we like to say here, drink more, try more, learn more. Thanks.